Yeah, look how awesome. Guys, AI could never, I'm telling you. Now I don't remember what I got where. Can you tell I went to South Africa? Can you tell? Is it that obvious? Is it obvious? Wait, do you see? Do you see? Went to Cape Town finally. We stayed for a couple of, well, stayed for like 10 days or so in Cape Town, in Durbanville area, the northern suburbs, to see family and all that, you know, fun times, fun times. But what we are here to discuss is books. If you are in the book sphere, you know, like different regions have different book covers, of course. And so I wanted to check out all the different book covers, you know, being familiar with the American versions myself. I brought a lot of crap with me that way. So we had 2 massive suitcases. Like half the suitcases were empty on the way back because we gave people the things that I brought them. So I had a lot of space to go look for books, which is exactly what I did. Now the thing is, books aren't cheaper over there when they are brand new. Because I love looking for books secondhand, I thought I would take a little mini tour of a couple of used bookstores near the Airbnb that we stayed. So in the northern suburbs, very small location, and there was a lot in that tiny little location. So next time I go, you better watch out. And the thing is, while we were there, something that hindered my quest is that the weather was insanely hot. If you were in Cape Town during the week between like March 6th and a week after that, it was deathly hot. Now, I live in Austin full time, so I know what heat is. And that heat is the same heat that we get for months at a time. But in Cape Town, the reason I chose that week to go visit was it was supposed to be mild and beautiful outside. But we ended up meeting the freak weather event in Cape Town. Fancy me. So it hindered my search because it was deathly hot, and because it is, you know, Cape Town and South Africa, they don't really have aircon like they do here in the US. It's not as ubiquitous. So it was sweaty, to say the least. I wasn't wearing this. There, let's just say that. It was ridiculously hot, okay? For the Americans, it was 108 degrees for a couple of days there. Torturous. But I did manage to go to a couple, and I'll let you know which ones I went to and which books I got from where. So this book first, I got Across the Wall by Garth Nix, and I think this is a part of the Abortion series. I really enjoyed Sabriel. I have it right here. So I really like that one. I really need to get to L'Oreal. Also, a side note on why I have like all these paperbacks behind me, these mass market paperbacks. I put them there as a RIP to the mass market paperbacks here in the US and the distribution that they are apparently stopping. Very sad days. I thought I would put them behind me as a shrine, if you will. Okie dokie. So this one I got from, this place was like a Robin and Roche. It is a antique shop and a bookstore, which I thought was very cute. Moving on, we went out to Hermanus side. We drove over Solaris Pass and stopped at Peregrine's farm stall, or put stall as they call it down south. Beautiful, absolutely crazy how much it's built up since I've been there. Since I used to drive that road a lot, so it's kind of insane. I have the, what do they call it? I have the bug for looking for thrift books, but this is where it was like, it clicked in my head. I was like, oh my god. So what we found was, I'm a huge fan of Drist and the Forgotten Realms, and this is what we found. It is 1, 2, 3 of the War of the Spider Queen, and again, these are paperbacks, guys, or mass market paperbacks, but you can't find these here. Well, we've tried to find them, and it has been very hard. Don't come at me if it's available freely where you are. Yeah, look how awesome. Guys, AI could never, I'm telling you. Oh, are you joking me, dude? Look at this. Who is she? Oh my gosh. And then the third one. And these are in like crazy good condition. I feel like these have never been read. Like the spine is not even, Not even broken. They didn't even read it. And this was by far like the most expensive. So for 650 Rand, we paid for this. But it is 3 books. So do with that what you will. But, okay, I'll put that back. Hold on. This, and then put number 3 over here. And then, so yeah, Forgotten Realms. I love, I love the underdog stuff. So satisfying. So yeah, and it came in this box. How cool. So cool. War of the Spider Queen. Fabulous. At the Peregrine Farm store, I didn't even get to it. I was so excited to show the books. At Peregrine there's a bookshop called Liberty Books. Oh, gorgeous. And like, I did film a little bit in there because it was such a cool spot and cool when the heat was insanely hot. This was such a cool location. Like, wow. Fantastic. Did I think that a farm store was gonna have like a bookstore? What the hell? So anyways, that was my surprise find. I wasn't even seeking it out. We just happened to be there. And what else did we find here? But I did end up finding this white out of print Queen of Shadows from the Throne of Glass series. And I know that these are out of print. I think they are. I think they still are. And I will just get that because I think it's cool to have that kind of stuff. So, and whenever I see these covers at like half price books, they're usually charging like $1 million for it, and it's in decent condition. Pretty cool, hey? Pretty cool. Then we went to Hermanus and then what. But then when I came back, I did visit a couple of other bookshops in the northern suburbs. And then I went, that was closer to Tiger Valley, which is a mall, a place called Bookwise Exchange, which was also very cool. The books were piled like literally all the way to the ceiling. I was like, this is crazy. This place is nuts. I did find a few books. There. I found like a werewolf book from Anne Rice. I was like, pfft. I never see Anne Rice books, so I'm just gonna get that. I don't even know what it's about. Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles defined as genre, but now she has another age-old story in her sights, a terrifying werewolf legend. Here, reimagined and reinvented with all of Rice's supernatural sympathy and inventiveness. So yeah, interesting. This one was 60 Rand. 60 Rand only for this one. I don't remember what I got where. Oh, wait. No, I do remember. We just had a little camera disaster. Nothing serious. Okay, guys, let's all calm down. I'm like precariously balancing everything on a table. I got Veronica Roth's Chosen Ones. I loved recently I just read a book, I forget what it's called now. Among Crows, When Among Crows. Love that. So this is another one from her. So yeah, why would I not get it if I saw it? Next was actually such a cute spot. If I lived there again, this is a spot I would visit a lot. It's called Aurora Books. Adorable. Very cute in this like cute little mini mall thing. I guess in the US you'd call it like a strip mall, but that it would be doing it a disservice. It's not really that. It's like a tiny little shopping center, I would say. With a little coffee shop right there. Some businesses. It's so cute. Adorable. So you can get your coffee and you can go over to the bookshop and just browse. Gorgeous. I loved it. And I got some more Forgotten Realms stuff because I love it. I love the D&D stuff. And this was really interesting because I don't know anything. This is not a dressed one, but whenever the topic of like secondhand books pops up, I just get so excited. It says, a young priest of an obscure god has come to the Edificant Library, high in the Snowflake Mountains, and though he's only come to study in peace, an ancient curse haunts its halls and threatens to consume the young cleric's very soul. That sounds right up my alley. Had to get that one. Along the same line, I found a Sea of Swords. So cool! Icewind Dale, Sea of Swords. See, look. Very cool. I mean, just look at the art. Why are we getting rid of mass market paperbacks, guys? Why are we doing this? Let's rethink it. Please. Another cool one. And again, another argument for keeping mass market paperbacks, because look at this. Carrying Comfort by Dan Simmons. When I look at what people talk about when it comes to his like body of work, they speak about this one a lot, and I'm kind of obsessed with that cover as well. Oh, they don't do it like this anymore. Another vampire story. Okay. Cool. And then I had to have this version of this book. It's quite beat up. It was only $40, but I had to have it because, you know, this is where my name comes from, you know? It's a bit gross, a bit grody, this copy, but what are we gonna do about it? It's all right. I just had to have this cover specifically. Before I left, I did buy some new books. I didn't buy, these were all secondhand. I did go to Exclusive Books, South Africa's version of Barnes & Noble, to get some Afrikaans books because I need to keep up with my Afrikaans, guys. I have no idea. I should have looked into what the best books in Afrikaans are, other than the classics, of course, you know, the ones that you do in school. And I had a hard time, I'm gonna be honest. I had a hard time trying to pick which books I wanted. But I went to the YA section and I found this one, Die Bergengel. So, and it's so cute. Look at that cover, adorable. I need to work on my Afrikaans, guys. It's very serious. It's tragic. And then an adult book I got, Waar die bloed kruip. Waar bloed kruip. And this was on the like top 10 or whatever. So I was like, it's probably a good bet to grab one of those. It looks like it takes place in an asylum or something. Yeah, in a hospitaal. Vir as om aangewys te word as een van die top medische studente wat blyplek in die gesoegde Strauman huis kry. Guys, it's dire. Okay, my Afrikaans is terrible. So yeah, those were the two new books that I got, both in Afrikaans. So moving on to some of the covers, okay? Some of the insane covers I'll show you. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So something I forgot to mention in the video is that they actually had these blind date with a book, and I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like an old friend greeting me in a place I didn't expect, you know? So yes, they had blind dates for the book at Exclusive Books. Anyways, that was my trip to Cape Town. I wish I could have gone to more secondhand bookshops, if I'm honest, but I was also sick as well. Like, I lost my voice, so I was dying. I'm glad I got to find some of these really cool finds. I think the coolest is definitely gonna be this War of the Spider Queen. I think that was, and it's like in a box and everything. Like, that's so cool. I am like obsessed. This Queen of Shadows is pretty cool too. Other than being sick, it was freaking awesome. So next time I go, I'll be sure to try and find some other ones. If you do go to Cape Town, if you are going there, definitely check out that Peregrine one and Aurora books. 100%. Those were so cool, and the people there were also so lovely, and I was happy to meet them. So yeah, let me know if you've read any of these books, and or maybe if you hate some of them, because that's cool too. I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.